here at Barren County. Shea Turner along with David Bird and Danny Woosley as we get ready for the second game of the evening. Barren County Trojans 12-3. The Bowling Green Purples 11-3 thus far this season. And the Litkin House ratings came out again this morning actually, in the Courier-Journal. And Barren County, David, number one in the region again for the second week in a row. Hope we can hold on to that number one spot from now until, at least March gets here.
Yeah, let's hope. And I tell you what, this is going to be a big statement game for Barren. You know, you come out and they're on paper as number one, but you got to prove it on the basketball court. And ever since I played, Bowling Green's been a stepping stone to kind of prove yourself in the region, and it hasn't changed. I mean, this is a big game for Barren, and I think if they keep playing the way they're playing, sky's the limit.
That's true. Bowling Green rated number 3 in the Litkin House ratings in the region today. They were number 5 in the Cantrell ratings, but Barren County number 1 in both polls, both the Bowling Green, or rather the Lexington Herald Leader and also the Courier-Journal. And the Trojans averaging almost 65 points a game. Their opponents about 52. Bowling Green, though, averaging 69.6 points a game, and their opponents 60.5. Purples coming off an 86-74 win Friday night against Warren East in District 14 matchup. Barren County 30-point winners over the Australian national team on Saturday night, 87-57. Lee Hubbard broke the school scoring record individually with 45 points in that ball game. He had 33 at halftime. And, of course, the Trojans beat Glasgow on Friday night in that district game. Trojans have defeated 2 of Bowling Green's teams. They have lost 2 this year. 2 of the Bowling Green's 3 losses have come to Hazel Green, Alabama, and that was in the Bowling Green Invitational Holiday Classic. That score 68-60, and they also lost to Greenwood 67-61 in that tournament. Barren County beat both of them. They beat Hazel Green, Alabama in the championship game 42-37 to win the tournament, and beat Greenwood in the semifinals to get to the championship game by about 17 points, I believe it was. So, but you can just kind of throw those aside because this is a different ball game tonight, and Bowling Green will be ready to play.
You're exactly right. D.G. Sherrill's going to have this team ready to play. We always had some battles when he was at Allen County, and it's not going to be any different. Him and Riley, they're going to both give it their all to try to get a victory here tonight. Bowling Green's going to be ready to play.
The Trojans have won 9 of their last 10 ball games, and Bowling Green now has won 6 in a row since that 6-point loss to Greenwood back in the Citizens First Holiday Classic. Now, they beat the Australian team on January 2nd, which was last Wednesday night, I guess it was, by a score of 88-69. And the other teams that they've beaten here in the regular season, they have beaten Allen County Scottsville 64-56. They beat Franklin Simpson 66-61. Todd Central, they've beaten them twice already, 79-62 and 60-52. And they beat Ohio County by 1 point, 56-55 in a Hopkins County Central Holiday Classic. So they played some pretty good competition.
They have. They played some really good competition.
And they've got some Division I players that actually have signed college scholarships, not in basketball, but football.
And, I mean, you can tell by looking at them, too. Either they're, long and lanky or they're short and stocky. And, I think that's going to kind of tell you the kind of game they're going to play. I think their guards are really going to get in them, play some solid defense. And, their guards are going to be athletic and quick. And, but I feel like after watching Barren play, they're going to be able to hang tough with them. It's going to be an exciting basketball game.
Keys to victory tonight brought to you by U.S. Bank in Glasgow, home of free internet bill pay. What are the keys to a Trojan victory tonight over the Purples?
I tell you, after watching this Bowling Green team warm up, I definitely think limiting their turnovers. I think, like I said, these Bowling Green guards are really going to pressure us. I think limiting our turnovers throughout the basketball game, playing full 4 quarters and be ready to play, I think is definitely going to be the key for Barren, and just kind of withstand that Bowling Green's runs. I think Bowling Green's going to go on some runs. They're going to make some shots, and they're going to, I'll have the opportunity to get some second chance points. But if Barren just withstands their runs and hangs in there for 4 quarters, hopefully they're going to extend that winning streak.
Looking at some other games around the region tonight, as we said, Allen County, Scottsville, and Glasgow playing tonight. Allen County Scottsville girls won 72-23. That puts Glasgow in the number 4 seed of the district, and girls puts the Lady Patriots in the number 3 spot now. in district play. And we'll have an update on the boys game as well here later tonight. Caverna boys at John Hardin, Metcalf County boys and girls at Cumberland County, Hart County boys at Edmondson County, Monroe County boys and girls hosting Clinton County, Greenwood boys at home against Russell County, Warren East boys and girls at Franklin Simpson, Warren Central boys at Russellville, Warren Central girls at Todd Central. Of course, we said it's Warren East boys and girls at Franklin Simpson. Franklin Simpson coach Lex Lindsay here tonight, so I guess that was just a boys game. Warren Central girls at Todd Central, Adair County boys and girls hosting Greene County, and Logan County boys and girls hosting Fort Campbell. Tonight's area schedule brought to you by Glasgow Prescription Center and Town and Country Drugs. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for DG Sherrill's Bowling Green Purples. We'll start Jaron Nixon, number 22 at one guard, 6'3", 192, a senior. Jeb Richardson, 6'5", 165, a junior. Very tall lineup at guard, 6'3" and 6'5 guards. At center, D.L. Moore, 6'6", 190, a senior. Brian Turner will start at a forward, 6'1", 172, a junior, and Andre Graham, 5'9", 145, a junior, the other starter for the Purples. Barren County Trojans under head coach Steve Riley, assisted by Warren Cunningham and Matt Gardner. Blake Crabtree, 5'11", 165, a senior, averaging 8 points a game. Cody Wooten, 6', 165, a senior, averaging 5.3. And Matt Riley at 5'11", 150, a senior, averaging 10.3 points a ball game. Lee Hubbard, 6'1", 180, a senior, averaging almost 26 a game. And Mason Myatt at 5'11", 165, a senior, averaging 1.2. So there's your starting lineups of both teams, as the Purples will be in their purple traveling uniforms tonight, trimmed in old gold, in the Barren County Trojans, their home white uniforms trimmed in burgundy and gold. And a pretty good crowd on hand here tonight on this Tuesday, despite the weather conditions. We were expecting some stormy weather, but maybe with the temperatures cooling down like they did, that kind of dissipated, I guess, as far as any severe weather is concerned, and that's always good.
Still a good little crowd here, and they're going to, like I said, they're going to see an exciting basketball game.
Barren County, as we said, number 1 in the region. Bowling Green, number 3 in the Litkin-House ratings. Barren County would be a slight favorite. These two teams met last year, and Bowling Green won that game at Bowling Green, 71-61. Of course, we talked about D.L. Moore, who's already signed to play college football at South Carolina. Also, Jared Carpenter, one of the reserves, top reserves. I'm not sure where is he signed.
I don't even know if he's signed yet, but I think he's going to. What I've been hearing is he's going to have an opportunity to play somewhere.
So Bowling Green, of course, the state runner-up in Class 5A. They play in Barren County's district in football.
You know, Cheryl's excited to get these guys going and get them ready in that basketball mode there.
Yep. Doug Gott, Chris Pirtle, and I don't have to get the other guy's name. Can't remember his name. I think I've only seen him once or twice, though. But Doug Gott and Chris Pirtle we've seen many times.
Here we go.
Going to be moving to the right side of your radio dial. Bowling Green to the left. And Bowling Green with a very tall lineup, athletic lineup.
Looking at a lot of Bowling Green's players, they're long. I mean, kind of looking at them, they're long. They're going to have some wingspan on us. We're going to have to block out and be ready to play.
Yep. D.L. Moore jumps against Lee Hubbard. Here's a toss and the tap. It is going to be controlled by the Purples. As we're trying to pick up on that, they've changed some numbers here or something, because they're not matching up to what I've got.
Yeah.
Brian Turner, number 23, off to Nixon, who's 22, drives, hooks it off down underneath, lost the handle on it, loose ball, Crabtree scrambling for it, bodies all over the floor, trying to play a little football out there.
Good hustle there by Hubbard, get in there and get that loose ball. Crabtree's on the floor as well.
So Barren County will get it, as Hubbard will put it in play across the way near the corner.
Bowling Green picking up, looks like full court man-to-man.
As Cody Wooten brings it up against D.L. Moore. Wooten reverses across the timeline. He's in a trap, bounces off to Crabtree. Crabtree now trying to penetrate into the lane. Had it stripped loose from him. And here comes Bowling Green. Bad pass, and Cody Wooten's got it for Barren County. Shoves it off to Crabtree. Kicks it out. Riley for 3. It's off the mark to the right side. Chased down by Myatt in the corner. Kicks it out to Wooten. Wooten trying to penetrate. Dumps it off to Riley. Shot off the glass. Got it.
Nice look by Wooten. Really nice look by Wooten.
Barren County takes the first lead. Bowling Green with the basketball. D.L. Moore penetrating the paint, dumps it off underneath. Shot put up and in by Graham.
That's what we're going to see by Bowling Green. We're going to see a lot of athletic plays like that. Bowling Green's picking up a press, full court here.
Crabtree's got in the backcourt, gives it off now to Wooten. Wooten, a little bump back there by Turner, Brian Turner, number 23.
Gonna let him play.
Crabtree's got it deep on the left side, sends it back out to Wooten. Bowling Green, man-to-man. Bounce pass wide right to Hubbard, almost went out of bounds. Crabtree with it now, swings it left side to Myatt. Dumps it underneath the Lee Hubbard, pump fake, goes up, puts it in. Came from the backside, gets the pass. 4-2, Moore out to Turner, and now driving is Nixon. We've got a whistle and a foul. And it's on Blake Crabtree. His first, team's first.
We're seeing Bowling Green here starting off the game doing a lot of penetrating. They're really attacking that Barren County defense.
Bowling Green basketball. Moore out to Nixon in the corner. Turner with it now, penetrating. Cut off by Wooten. He traveled.
Nice defense by Wooten.
Yeah.
Cut him off.
So the Trojans get the basketball. We've played almost 2 minutes. And it's a 4-2 Barren County lead. Hubbard looking to inbounds. He's going to have to hurry. Finally gets it into play, but it knocked out of bounds by Turner.
Bowling Green picking up full court. I think we'll see a lot of that tonight.
Yep. Hubbard inbounds. Here's a run out. Chasing it down. Crabtree all the way for the basket. Puts it in.
Good break by Crabtree. Usually he's on the other end of that quarterback, but he got on the receiver's end that time. Laid it up and in.
6-2 Barren County. Here's a lob down to Moore. And a double team. They're going to call Lee Hubbard with a foul.
Moore's got a big frame down in there. He's long, and Barron's going to really have to front him tonight, and hopefully that help side defense can have an effect on him.
D.L. Moore's like 6'6", 190. 6-2 Barren County. Bowling Green having trouble getting the ball in bounds. Finally do in the corner to Nixon. Nixon brings it out, gives to Turner. Back over to Nixon straight away. Down in the corner to D.L. Moore. Moore dumps it off. Turner, three-point try. Got it.
Penetration and kick right there. Bowling Green's done a lot of that.
6-5. Wooten in the backcourt. Works against Turner. Now gets it across the line. Gets a screen. Works it left side. Now he's going to have to do something with it. Hands it off to Riley coming by. There's a reach by Turner. That'll be his first. Bowling Green's first. So it's Barren County's basketball with 5:21 to play here in the first quarter. Lee Hubbard hands it off to Wooten coming by him. Penetrating into the paint. Now dumps it off to Riley. Here's Mason Myatt with it behind the arc. Inside, ball batted loose and taken in there by Nixon. He's going to go all the way to the bucket. Down to the baseline, he's cut off. Floats it back out to Turner. Back in the corner to Nixon. Nixon, he lost it out of bounds.
Good defense right there by Myatt. Kind of confused Dixon. He didn't know what he wanted to do with the ball and lost it out of bounds.
Barren County's ball comes into Mason Myatt. Bounces it off to Wooten. Wooten will bring it up now against Turner. Wooten across the line, reversing, off the screen, Hubbard. Wooten now wants to drive. He's cut off, though, out to Riley. Riley bouncing it around out front. Sends it back over to Wooten on the right wing. Down low to Crabtree. Puts it up. Ooh, he missed it. Rebound, Hubbard. Oh, they're going to call him for over the back.
That's 2 on Hubbard, I believe.
Third team foul of the Trojans. Crabtree missed a gimme underneath, and then Hubbard crashed in and called for the foul.
You can't fault Lee for going after that. He's playmaker, and he was going after it. And he just, unfortunately, just happened to be in a bad position there.
Ball comes into play to Carpenter, who's checked in, 6'1" senior. Carpenter working the left of the floor. There's 6 seniors on this Bowling Green team. They dump it inside to Carpenter, spins, goes over the left hand, shot it too strong. Battle for the rebound. Bowling Green keeps it alive. Underneath, they kick it back out to Moore, and now driving is Nixon. He lost the handle, but saved it off in the corner. Here's a shot by Richardson, no good. Rebound Moore, back up in the lane, got it.
Bowling Green's getting
get on the board.
Chance points.
And now they lead it 7-6. course, Trevor Adwell, a 6'1 junior, in to replace Lee Hubbard, who had to sit down with 2 fouls. Crabtree.
Bowling Green's looking to trap out of this press.
Diagonal pass left side. Myatt feeds it off underneath, and it's broken up and stolen. Richardson's got it for Bowling Green. Almost walked. Giving it off to Carpenter. Now Carpenter on the right side. Dishes out to Nixon. Back over to Carpenter on the right wing. Deals it down low to Moore. Turnaround jumper is short. Gets his own rebound. Moore puts it back up. No good. Tapped out. Crabtree's got it for Barren County. Gets rid of it to Cody Wooten. Wooten racing, weaving, goes up with a shot, rolls in. It'll count the foul.
Nice play by Wooten. Nobody really picked him up there for Bowling Green. He just took it on in. Drew the contact and got a chance for a 3-point play.
Foul is on Richardson. That'll be his first. Team second. Cody Wooten with a chance to make an old-fashioned 3-point play. Fires it up and in. 9-7, Barren County. Ben Hubbard's going to check into the Trojan lineup for Steve Riley. 5'10", 180, a sophomore, averaging 3.1.
Looks like Barron's going to pick up man-to-man here.
Carpenter bringing it up for Bowling Green. Carpenter takes Wooten one-on-one, goes to bucket, foul on Wooten.
On that play, I think you just saw the strength of Bowling Green's guards.
Yeah.
Some of these guards, you know, like I said, they play football, and they're strong and physical.
Right. Carpenter to trigger it in, floats it out to Nixon. And now Carpenter with it against Wooten. Takes it to the basket, hit the side of the backboard, and Adwell's got it for Barren County. Adwell gets rid of it to Wooten. Wooten working it up court. Gets it across the line now. Looks at a trap, sends it left side off to Crabtree. Cross-court pass to Adwell. Back out it comes to Wooten.
Bowling Green really pressuring him here.
Guarded by Vic Smith, a 6'1 freshman. Riley wanted to shoot the 3, can't. Gives it off to Crabtree. He can't penetrate. Hubbard over the left side to Riley. Drives across the lane. Kicks it in the lane to Adwell. Shot put up. It won't count. They're calling for traveling. Glasgow leads Allen County Scottsville 14-13 after 1 period of play.
And right there on that play, that wasn't a bad look by Riley. He penetrated and kind of drew the defense on the baseline. And I don't know if Adwell, was that who that was?
Yeah.
I don't know if he was ready for that, but it wasn't a bad look by Riley at all.
Carpenter sends it out to Nixon. Nixon penetrating, bounce pass down low, and we got a whistle and a foul. Foul is charged to Zach Gibson, just checked in, 5'11 junior, averaging 6.3 a game. That'll be the 15th foul on the Trojans as Nixon inbounds out to Carpenter. 2:25 left in the quarter. It is 9-7. Barren County.
Barron's gone to look like a zone. I didn't see what type of zone it was in.
Pass over a top, and
they've fallen back.
Hubbard came up with a basketball. Here's Wooten looking, needs help. Bounces out to Ben Hubbard. Back over to Wooten on the left side. Wooten now puts down the dribble, wants to drive to the right elbow. He looks, bounce pass in the corner. Here's a shot by Gibson, air ball. And taken in there by Vic Smith for Bowling Green. Carpenter with it on the left wing. Carpenter out to Nixon.
Looks like a...
Carpenter deep 3 on the way. It's no good. Long rebound comes off to Cody Wooten. Wooten driving in the paint. Pull up jumper. No. And rebound taken by Smith for Bowling Green. Here is Nixon with it on the left side. Nixon pulls up and shoots a long one. It comes off. Battle for the rebound. It is saved back in bounds. Nope, they say that Smith was on the inline.
The last couple possessions I've been noticing, obviously, you know, Bowling Green is going to want to run with the type of athletes they have. I've been noticing, you know, what's going to be key for Barren is not to get caught up in that running style that they like to play. Play their game, and if they do that, I think they're going to be fine. It's a 32-minute game.
Riley gets it across the line, looks for help, sends it off to Crabtree out front. Crabtree gives it back to Riley. Riley wants to drive, leaves it with Ben Hubbard. Down in the corner to Gibson. He can't shoot. Gibson sends it back out to Crabtree. Crabtree. Guarded by Carpenter. Right side to Riley. Riley now wants to drive with it to the baseline. Sends it inside, spin. They kick it back out. Gibson straight away. 3. No, it popped down on him. Long rebound.
Good hustle by Crabtree.
Crabtree in a trap. And they called a jump ball.
I don't agree with that call at all.
And so it's going to give it to Bowling Green in the alternating possession with 41 seconds to play. 9-7 Trojans as we near the end of the first quarter.
It's like Barron's in a 3-2 defense, what looks like what they've gone to. Kind of not a pressure 3-2. They're kind of sagging off in that lane.
Carpenter out front with it, 25 seconds to play. Now Nixon back to Carpenter, 20 seconds. They throw it over the top as dangerous pass. They kick it off in the corner and a three-point try. Good for Bowling Green's Jaron Carpenter, or rather Jaron Nixon. 7 seconds. Riley fires it down. There's a shot out of the corner. No good. Rebound by Bowling Green, and that'll end the first quarter with Bowling Green leading Barren County 10-9 after one period of play. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout on the Barren County Sports Radio Network. You're listening to 106.7 Star FM, WHHT, Glasgow Cave City Horse Cave, Glasgow's ESPN Radio 1230 AM, WCDS. And for those listening in the gym, whether you're home or away at 91.1 FM, here is Hubbard spins, jumper, got it!
Good shot by Hubbard.
As Lee checked back in the lineup playing with 2 personal fouls.
It's big we got Lee back in there. His presence alone is going to give us a momentum boost.
Moore for 3, got it out of the left corner.
2 straight threes for Bowling Green.
13-11, Purples with a basketball, or with a lead. Trojans with the basketball. Here's a high pass off to Riley left side from Hubbard. Wooten's got it out front now. Wooten fires it down in the corner to Riley. Riley heads toward the lane. Here's a floater, no good. And taken in there by D.L. Moore, rather Dominique Britt for Bowling Green. Here's Britt for 3. It's off the mark. Batted up in the air. And taken down by Mason Myatt off to Zach Gibson down court. Lee Hubbard stops, fires a 3 off the dribble. He knocks it down.
By Hubbard.
Barren County 14, Bowling Green 13. They whip it around the horn to D.L. Moore, right side, out to Nixon. Straight away off to Turner. Barren County stays in the 3-2 zone. Almost a 1-2-2.
Yeah, this almost looks like a 1-2-2 now.
Wooten playing off the top. Cross-court pass, Britt in the corner, and they whip it around to the right side. Back left, it comes to Britt. He'll fire up a 3, and it's in and out. Rebound pulled down by Gibson. Gives it off to Wooten. Wooten gets it across the line. Bounce pass in the corner to Myatt. Myatt back out to Wooten. Wooten penetrating in the paint. Goes up with a scoop shot and a whistle and a foul.
Nice
2 shots for Cody.
Good penetration right there by Wooten. He's really attacking this Bowling Green, this press and this kind of trap they've been putting on Barren. He's done a nice job so far.
Going to be 2 fouls on Brian Turner, 3 on Bowling Green in the first half, and 2 shots for Cody Wooten. Trojans up 14-13. Lee Hubbard's coming to score 2 straight buckets, and a free throw good by Wooten gives him 4 points.
Tell you what I've liked about Barren so far on this press that Bowling Green's been giving them is they're almost keeping it in the middle third of the court, and they're not sending it to the corners to allow Bowling Green to trap as much as I think they'd like. They're beating them with the skip pass a lot too, so Barron's done a good job of this pressure.
Wooten got the roll on that one. 16-13 Barren County. Carpenter will bring it up for Bowling Green. On the dribble against Wooten. Now comes over to the right side. He wants to drive with it. Goes up against Wooten. Missed the shot. Rebound pulled down by Lee Hubbard. Gives it off to Crabtree. Crabtree across to Wooten. Wooten in the front court now, left side of the floor. Wooten still on the dribble, sends it off to Lee Hubbard. 3-pointer on the way. It's bouncing off. And it's almost taken away by Mason Myatt. He went for the loose ball out of bounds as Bowling Green just let the ball hit the floor.
Good kind of hustle right there by Myatt. Noticed nobody was really paying attention. And almost snuck in there and got an offensive board for Barren.
And with 5:47 to play,
Barron's back into man-to-man.
Richardson's back in for the Purples. Here's a lob down underneath. We got a whistle and a foul.
I think it's on Bowling Green.
Somebody pushed off. Yeah. It's going to be charged too. Let's see see. I don't have a 20 listed on here.
Huh.
Or Billy Williams, I guess. They had a number change on him. There's
Yep.
about 8 players with number changes. It's kind of hard to keep up with. Here's Crabtree, cross-court pass off to Wooten. Wooten in a trap. Bounces off to Hubbard. He drives the basket, lays it in.
Nice play by Hubbard.
9 points for Lee Hubbard, 18-13. Barren County with a 5-point lead and 5:14 to go before halftime. Driving is Nixon. Shot up on the way, no good. Rebound put back up and in.
When Bowling Green penetrates, it's almost like our defense just kind of absorbs that man, and then that's how Bowling Green is getting a lot of these second chance points.
18-15. Hubbard gets it across the line to Crabtree. Cross-court pass. Ooh, too much. Too high on that one for Wooten to get up to. 4:51 to play as D.G. Sherrill is going to send in now Andre Graham, who started the ball game.
Hubbard's presence alone allowed Barren to kind of go back to a man-to-man here. He's physically, he can match up with a lot of these Bowling Green guards or big men.
They dump it down low to Carpenter. Works inside, spinning, twisting, turning move. How about 3 seconds in the lane?
Yep.
There we go. More like 5 seconds in the lane.
Camped out of there.
Trojans will get it back. Bowling Green will set up on a 2-1-2. And Crabtree, diagonal pass off to Wooten. Wooten gets it across the line. He's looking for help. Cross-court pass off to Crabtree in the lane. Goes up with a shot, too strong. Rebound, whistle, and somebody on the end line. It was Lee Hubbard. It's hard to tell from here.
He got the rebound. I think when he came down, his foot just hit that baseline there.
4:18 to play first half. 18-15 Barren County.
Barron's still in man-to-man here.
Carpenter out top. Oh, he's going to stop and pop from 3. Got it.
Knocked it down.
Wooten backed off of him just a little bit. Carpenter, his first points of the ball game. Here's Wooten. Tied at 18 now. Wooten gets rid of it to Lee Hubbard. Back to Wooten. And here's Riley. Circling out, gives it off to Crabtree on the left side of the floor. Crabtree on the dribble. Crabtree, right side, Cody Wooten. Off the screeners, Riley. Left side, Crabtree again. Coming back out to get it is Wooten.
Bowling Green still got his man-to-man half court here.
Bounce pass off to Mike. Got a little shove there, no call. Riley off the screen, 3-point shot, swish.
Nothing but net right there by Riley. Nice play by Barren.
21-18, Barren County, 3:22 left in the half. Here's Carpenter with it for Bowling Green. Crossover dribble, and we'll have a foul here. Trying to go up against Wooten.
Carpenter's short and stocky. He's been getting to the lane on Barren, or at least drawing fouls.
Trevor Adwell checks back in for Barren County. D.L. Moore in, also for Bowling Green. And in for Barren County is Zach Gibson. And it'll be Bowling Green's ball underneath their basket as Carpenter will put it in play.
Barren's still in man-to-man.
Bad pass. Loose ball for anybody, and it goes in the back court. Bowling Green keeps it. Nixon out to Moore. Bounces off to Nixon. Free throw line, left side. Driving, shot, no, it's short. And Adwell with a rebound off to Lee Hubbard. Hubbard back to Adwell. 3 minutes to play and a half. Adwell gets it across the line to Riley. Down to the corner to Crabtree. Back to Riley, deep on the right side. Trying to work around Nixon. And a bullet pass deflected, but Crabtree on the baseline. Shot no good. Rebound is deflected, but here's Bowling Green. They got the numbers. Moore stuffs it. 2:40 to play and a half. It's 21-20, Barren County.
See how Barren responds to this right here. Bowling Green still picking up.
Turner comes in to replace Williams.
See, they're picking up man, but once that ball goes to that corner, they're trapping it every time.
And the ball comes to Crabtree, gives it off to Riley. Riley getting pressure, gives it back to Crabtree. Crabtree, he's got to get it across the line. Finally due to Riley. Long 3 on the way. Yes!
About the same spot he hit that first one.
24-20, Barren County. 2 back-to-back trays for Matt Riley.
Big for Barren.
Carpenter pulls up and shoots a 3. It is coming off. Rebound, follow-away shot, good. By
40.
Well, I don't even see him on here. Graham, there we go. A lot of number changes. Crabtree into the front court, drives it, trying to split the defenders. Ooh, offensive foul. Try to kick it off in the corner to Gibson, and he collided with one of the Bowling Green players, and Crabtree now has picked up 2.
That's 2 on Crabtree and 2 on Hubbard, I believe.
And 2 on Wooten. Timeout by Bowling Green. This will be a 30-second timeout with 1:56 to go before halftime. Barren County 24 and Bowling Green 22. The Trojanettes came from behind, 8 down, as a matter of fact, into the third quarter tonight. They come back and beat Bowling Green 49-43 behind Courtney Thomas's 21 points. The second quarter brought to you by Greener Grass Lawn Care, offering full-service lawn care and stump removal, making God's green earth a little greener. Call 651-8055.
Right here, I got a kind of little notice for the fans out there. Allen County is actually up on Glasgow right now, 25-24 at halftime. So Allen's got the lead right there at halftime in that game.
A blowout girls game and a nip and tuck boys game.
I don't think it's going to be that way here tonight.
Bowling Green trailing Barren County 24-22. Just under 2 minutes to play.
Barron's still on man-to-man.
Nixon at the free throw line, stripped from him by Ben Hubbard. And then Ben having trouble trying to get control of it and finally does.
Good D by Ben Hubbard.
Yeah. Here's Lee driving, going up. The shot blocked by Moore, but a foul. And they're going to say that foul was on the floor.
Who's that foul on?
The 15th foul on Bowling Green. It was on Moore, his first. Ben Hubbard to put it in play. Left of the basket. And Riley almost fell down. Here's Adwell with it. Leaves it Riley. Another 3. No good this time. Long rebound. It's going to go out of bounds in front of the Bowling Green bench and be Purple's ball.
Riley hit 2 from that spot. That wasn't a bad shot for him.
Could have rushed it just a little bit there, probably. 1:30 left to play, and Mason Mayan returning the lineup, replacing Lee Hubbard. Don't want to take a chance of Lee getting his 3rd foul.
Yeah, right here before the half.
Here's Brian Turner with it for Bowling Green. Sends it off to D.L. Moore. He lost a handle on it. Adwell's got it, gives it to Riley. Riley across the timeline. Sends it off to Gibson. Baseline. Here's his shot. It's an air ball. And taken by Nixon. Long pass picked off by Riley.
Good play by Matthews.
Long pass down to Ben Hubbard. Ben puts it up. Got it! And a foul. It'll be a blocking foul on Bowling Green.
Nice play right there by Riley and Ben Hubbard. Riley looked up the floor. Hubbard noticed that nobody from Bowling Green was back.
And that foul's going to be charged to Turner, his 3rd. Team 6th of the first half. And Ben Hubbard with a chance to make an old-fashioned 3-point play. Could give Barren County a 5-point lead. He comes up a little short on that one.
Trimmed out.
Ball knocked out of bounds by Adwell, and Bowling Green will have it with 1:01 left to play in the half. Carpenter to put it in play for the Purples. Nixon will bring it up. Nixon across the time stripe. Leaves it with Carpenter on the left wing. Ben Hubbard out on him.
Good defense by Ben Hubbard.
Now Carpenter working around, driving, penetrating, trying to dump it off, knocked down by Adwell. In the hands of Riley. Riley sends it off to Gibson. Gibson baseline goes under, puts it up, missed it, but a foul.
I like that on Gibson right there. He, he's missed his first couple shots, but he stayed aggressive. He's kept his confidence up, hadn't let it bother him, and he took it right to the hole and drew a foul right there.
Foul is on Richardson, his 2nd. That'll be the 7th foul on Bowling Green this half. Free throw by Gibson is no good. He'll have another try. 37.8 seconds to go. It is 26-22. And Gibson can't get that one to go in either. Rebound by Bowling Green. Nixon into the front court. Nixon, right side, pulls up, sends it out to Carpenter. Carpenter starts to drive against Hubbard. Lost a handle on it, had to get rid of it over to Nixon. Now Nixon leaves it with D.L. Moore. Moore spins, works, dumps it off inside. Shot put up, good, it'll count. As Vic Smith gets the 2-point basket.
Lee Hubbard's going to come back in the game. Well, as Wooten.
That cuts the lead to 2 at 26-24.
If Bowling Green whenever they get in the lane, it seems like good things have happened for them. If Barren could ever just push them out and keep their penetration to a minimum, it'd be big for Barren.
Smith fires it up and no good. Rebound by Bowling Green. Back up and in. As Jaron Nixon, that ties the game at 26.
That's athleticism for you.
Yeah. Cody Wooten working the backcourt. Going to have time to get a shot off. Here's Ben Hubbard. Fires it up. 3-point shot at the horn off the back of the rim. And that's the end of the first half of the score. We are tied 26-all. Barren County and Bowling Green. We'll be back in a minute on the Barren County Sports Radio Network. Back in Barren County, the Trojans and the Purples are tied at 26 apiece. It was 10-9 Bowling Green at the end of the first quarter, and a 17-16 Trojan advantage in the second period of play. Before we have our halftime stats and scoring, we're going to take it down to Cameron Smothers, who's with me here courtside. He's one of the broadcasting club members here at the high school. And Cameron, welcome to the sports table here. Are you ready to do the Trojan Report?
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead.
Applications are now available for this semester's Work Ethic SEAL program. This program is for seniors wanting to prepare themselves for the transition to work and life beyond the classroom. If you are interested in this program, you may contact Ms. Montgomery and the Youth Service Center for an application. Applications need to be returned no later than Friday, January 11th. Also, if you participated in the program last semester and missed a class, you can put in a new application to attend the class or classes you missed. You can pick up an application in the front office of the Youth Service Center. The following scholarships have January deadlines: Western Kentucky Academic, Walmart Community Scholars, UK Academic, DePaul University, Kentuckiana Mensa Education Foundation, Better Business Berea, Richard Akers Ethics in Action, McKelvey Foundation, and American Legion Oratorical. For more information on these scholarships, please check Trojan2000.org on Counselor's Corner link. Reminder that the University of Louisville scholarship and related materials must be postmarked by January 15, 2008. All 9th, 10th, and 11th graders who took school pictures should check their picture and name spelling. Freshman pictures are posted outside of the Academy cafeteria. The sophomores and juniors are posted outside of the media lab. You have 2 weeks to do this. If there's a problem, you must see Miss Ross in person in order to make a change. The seniors will be posted at a later date.
Is that it?
Yes, sir.
All right. Cameron did a good job there, man.
Thanks.
He's a member of our broadcasting club here at the high school. We're going to be doing several things as far as from the Trojan Report to doing announcements here at the high school during the mornings. And Cameron, thanks for coming by and taking care of that for me.
Thanks for giving me the opportunity.
All right. Cameron Smothers, student here at Barren County High and a member of the broadcasting club. We'll take a 2-minute break. We'll come back with a halftime scoring and stats after this on the Barren County Sports Radio Network. Back here at Barren County as the Trojans and the Purples are tied at 26. Let's take a look at individual scoring in the first half. First for Bowling Green. Purples with 11 field goals, and 4 of those were 3-point shots. And they did not attempt a free throw in the first half. Led in scoring by D.L. Moore with 7 points. Jaron Nixon has 5, 4 for Andre Graham, 3 for Jared Carpenter. Brian Turner with a 3-point shot, 2 points for Vic Smith. Billy Williams with 2 points in the ball game. Trojans with 10 field goals in the first half. 3 of those 3-point shots, 2 of them made by Matt Riley. And the Trojans 3 of 6 from the free throw line. Lee Hubbard has 9 points despite getting in foul trouble. Picked up 2 fouls early, but came back in and scored 7 points of his 9 in the second period off 3 baskets and also a 3-point shot. Matt Riley with 8, 2 baskets from 3-point range and a 2-point goal. 5 points for Cody Wooten, a free throw, actually a field goal, and 3 of 3 from the foul line. 2 points for Blake Crabtree and 2 for Ben Hubbard in the first half of play. So, Danny, let's take a look at the first half stats now.
All right, first for Bowling Green, they were 11 of 24 from the field for 45.8%, 7 from 15 inside the arc for 46.7%, 4 of 9 behind the arc for 44.4%, 0 for 1 at the free throw line for 0%, 11 turnovers, 15 rebounds, 6 offensive, 4 assists, and 5 points off Trojan turnovers. For the Barren County Trojans, we were 10 of 22 for 45.5% from the field, 7 of 13 inside the arc for 53.8%, 3 of 9 from three-point line for 33.3%, 3 of 6 on the free throw line for 50%, 12 rebounds, 7 turnovers, 4 offensive rebounds, 5 assists, and 8 points off purple turnovers.
Okay, well, we're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll come back with the second half as Barren County and Bowling Green are deadlocked at 26 on the Barren County Sports Radio Network. Back there at Barren County High, Jay Turner along with David Bird and Danny Woosley about ready to get the second half underway. Trojanettes and Trojans in action on the road Friday night at Franklin Simpson. Boys game will be at 6. Girls game to follow will be on the air at 5:45 Friday night from Franklin. Trojans, Crabtree, Wooten, Hubbard, and Gibson all with 2 fouls apiece in the first half. Turner had 3, Richardson with 2 for Bowling Green. And it appears that Carpenter, Nixon, Moore, along with Richardson, and Graham will start the second half for Bowling Green. Crabtree.
Oh, Crabtree almost had that inbounds pass.
Wooten, Myatt, Hubbard, and Riley for the Trojans. Here's Nixon out top. Gives it to Moore. Moore covered up by Hubbard. Bounces inside. Little hook shot in the lane. Good by Jaron Nixon.
Tough shot right there. Bowling Green picking up half court or a full court trap here.
Purples double teaming Crabtree. And he bounced it off to Wooten. Got it across the line. Hubbard. He'll fire it up. And no good.
Not a bad look by Hubbard.
Bowling Green with a rebound. They lead it by 2, 28-26. Nixon takes it against Crabtree. Missed the layup. Ball tapped out. Riley's got it. Ball gets kicked on the floor. Picked up in the air by Riley. Driving whistle. Oh, offensive foul. My goodness.
I don't agree with that at all. Bowling Green's defender his feet looked like they were moving.
And that's the first foul on Riley.
Man.
It sure looked as though Carpenter was moving.
That's a tough break for Barren County.
Yeah. Ball comes to the play to Richardson. Cross-court pass. Carpenter gets it across the line. Down to the corner. It's poked away. Mason Myatt going for the loose ball. Goes all the way for the layup. Got it. Good play by Myatt. Mason Myatt gets his first 2 of the game. We're tied at 28. Ball comes to the play to Carpenter.
Barron's picking up half-court man-to-man.
Carpenter. On the dribble, sends it straight away over to Nixon. Nixon fires it over to Graham. Graham turns and gives it back out to Nixon. Bounces off to Moore. Moore against Hubbard. Bounces down low. Bad pass. Crabtree's got it for Barren County. Here's Blake. He's in a trap. Looks for help. Sends it out now to Wooten. And a travel on Wooten.
That's what Bowling Green wants to do. They get you in that trap, and they're wanting to kind of make you play faster than what you're wanting to, and then make you make some mistakes like that. Barron did a good job in the first half of not turning the ball over. And let's see if they can keep that up.
Carpenter with the basketball for Bowling Green. Hands it off. Here's Nixon. Fall-away shot. Drops through, but it won't count. And it's going to be on Wooten for a block, and that's 3 on Cody, 2 on the Trojans in the second half. Here's a lob into Moore in the lane. Turns and puts it up and in. He towered over everybody for that one.
He got up on that one.
Here's Wooten in a trap. Bounces out to Riley. Riley back to Wooten on the near side. Wooten bounces off to Crabtree. Back to Wooten.
I like this matchup that Hutchball guarding Hubbard right now.
Back out to Wooten.
Hubbard's physically bigger than this guy guarding him.
And the lob tried to throw it on top of Moore. Bowling Green loses it, though. Here's Wooten driving, scoops it up and in.
Nice play by Wooten.
And the basket's going to count. The foul is charged to D.L. Moore.
Is that 2 on him?
It's 2 on Moore. 7 points now for Cody Wooten.
Nice play by Wooten. Came up with steal and made a play after that.
Fires it up, misses it. And Moore tried to go for the rebound against Hubbard, and they're going to say Hubbard touched it last. Out of bounds to the Purples. 30-30. 5:46 to play, third quarter. This ball comes into play to Carpenter. Carpenter almost lost the handle on it. Crabtree put the pressure on it. Now Carpenter dishes it off. Here's a shot put up. No good. And rebounded there by Mason Myatt.
Good rebound
off to Wooten. Up court it goes to Crabtree. Crabtree. And that should be a foul there. No call.
Looks like he got him from behind.
And here comes Bowling Green. Richardson floats it back out to Nixon. Nixon weaving, driving, goes for the layup. Good.
Man.
Wow.
Good drive right there. That's an athletic drive right there. Kind of scooped it up and in.
9 points for Nixon. Riley racing down the floor. Riley pulls up, shoots the jumper, in and out. Rebound tapped up in the air, knocked down, out of bounds. And Barren County's ball as Billy Williams checks back in the lineup, 6'2", 215, a senior. There's 5 seniors on this Bowling Green team. 32-30. Tried to get it into Hubbard, couldn't do it. Here's Riley now, penetrating the paint, pumps, kicks it back out. Myatt will fire it up, no good. Rebound comes off to Moore for Bowling Green. Carpenter into the front court. Carpenter.
Oh, man.
Underneath him. Shot put up and in, and a foul. Wow, he just fed that one off to Williams.
Kind of like I said earlier, these Bowling Green guards get in the lane. That's when their playmaking abilities come in, and that's what they've done pretty much for 2.5 quarters now. When they get in that lane, they make plays.
Williams at the line, fires it up and in. 5-point Bowling Green lead. 35-30. Zach Gibson checking into the lineup for the Trojans, and Bowling Green in a full court press as Hubbard will be the guy to put it in play, and he brings it into Wooten. Wooten now dribbles around, takes it down the sideline. Now it's forced out to the corner in a trap. Myatt off the Crabtree, open at the 3, didn't take it. Gibson fires a 3, it rims, no good.
Almost think that one right there by Gibson. That was a good look and good extra pass by Crabtree.
On the other end, Richardson tried to go up, had his shot stripped, and here's a long 3, knocked down by Jaron Nixon.
That was a tough shot right there, too.
38-30 Bowling Green. 8-0 run by the Purples as Crabtree works it across the line against Turner. Takes it left side, kicks it back out. Wooten fires up a 3-point shot. He hit it.
Big 3 right there by Wooten. A good extra pass right there by Myatt was allowed Wooten to knock that down.
38-33. Bowling Green with a lead in the basketball. Turner's got it out front, wants to drive, leaves it with Richardson. Back out to Turner deep on the left side of the floor. Now Turner wants to drive right of the lane, dumps it off down low, and Williams lost it out of bounds. Matt Riley going to return to the Trojan lineup for Cody Wooten. He's got 3 fouls on him. Bowling Green, full court press again as Hubbard, looking inbounds, comes into Crabtree. Now Crabtree
getting in a trap here.
Looking at a trap. Gets it across to Riley. Riley across the line. Riley leaves it in the corner with Myatt. Myatt looking for help. Fires it cross court. Gibson, right wing 3. Good!
Big shot by Gibson. I tell you what,
on track now.
Yeah. That's what I like. He keeps shooting. He's missed a few, but he's kept shooting, and that was a big 3 for Barren.
38-36. Nixon gets rid of it to Turner. Turner driving right of the lane, throws it up, and that's an offensive foul. Hubbard took the charge on that one.
Nice play by Hubbard.
The foul on Turner is going to be his 4th. Team's 2nd of the half. Carpenter returns to the lineup for Coach T.G. Sherrill. And
can't see who it is.
I don't know what. Okay, I think they just wanted to make sure they had the right person with a foul. Hubbard to put it in play for the Trojans.
Bowling Green still pressing.
And it comes into Riley. Riley giving it back to Hubbard. Moore. They come over to Trapp. Hubbard needs help. Trying to clear it out. And a bad pass, but Gibson's got it. And there's a timeout. Oh, they're going to call 10 seconds.
Oh, man. Bowling Green's trap so far this third quarter has really been a lot more effective than it was in the first half.
3 minutes to play in the third. Bowling Green leading by 2, 38-36, as Barren County's come back to score 6 straight points. They're trailing 38-30.
Barron's man-to-man, half court.
Moore with it. Put it out now to Carpenter. Nixon with it. Hey, you all. He turned the wrong foot.
Yep. That's a good defensive play. Kind of recognized him there by Crabtree. He's kind of off a screen. Crabtree just kind of stepped out and kind of put a little extra pressure on him. And he just kind of turned it over there. At the end of the third, just got a quick note real quick. Glasgow is ahead of Allen County 42-31 in 15th District.
Wow, they've turned things around then. Hubbard to put it in play for the Trojans against the press. It comes into Riley. Back to Hubbard. Over it goes to Crabtree. Crabtree still in the backcourt. And he's looking at a double team. Bounces off to Riley. Gets it across the line to Adwell. Bounces off to Lee Hubbard. Goes up against the glass and in.
Nice play. Hubbard went in the lane under control, knowing he's got, what, 2 fouls? 3?
He's got 2.
2, so knowing he was under control and then just banked it off the glass.
Hubbard with 11 now. Here's a 3-point try that's off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Williams. Williams lost the handle on it, but got it back, then dumps it off to Richardson. He fires up a long one. He hit it for 3.
Second chance points.
And a 30-second timeout called with 2:10 to go here in the third quarter. Bowling Green 41, Barren County 38. This third quarter brought to you by Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home in Glasgow, serving all with dignity and respect since 1899. Well, we got a good one going
we
here.
do. And what we were talking about earlier, Jay, was Barren been able to withstand Bowling Green's runs, and they've really done that so far this quarter. We saw an 8-0 run start the third quarter, and Barron's battled back and tied it up, and then just out until that 3-pointer right there. So Barron's hanging with them in that aspect of the game. I think definitely they've got to limit Bowling Green's second chance opportunities.
Yeah. All right, it's Barren County's basketball to bring the length of the floor as Hubbard will put it in play. Bowling Green's going to drop back on defense. Riley.
Looks like a little half court 1-3-1 it looks like, or a 1-2-2.
Yeah. Crabtree throws it over to Riley.
Wouldn't be surprised to see him trap out of this as well eventually. They stay in it.
Back out to Crabtree. Crabtree now needs help. Oh, bad pass. Trying to throw it back to Riley. Oh, he missed the layup. Crabtree with a rebound. And there's a reach-in foul and no call. Loose ball. Williams goes to the bucket. Rolled it in there.
Man, that's one hectic play right there.
43-38, Bowling Green.
Looked like Crabtree got fouled.
Yep, that's what Riley's telling Doug Gott.
Bowling Green still in this 1-2-2 half court.
Here's a 3-point shot. It is coming off. Adwell trying to go up for the rebound. It's out of bounds, and they're going to give it back to the Trojans.
Yep. Adwell's in there battling.
Riley will inbounds it. Left baseline. Riley looking, still looking, into Hubbard. Had it knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. And that should have been a foul, too.
Yeah. The refs are really letting them play. Coming in, I thought they'd want to try to, keep it close, not let it get too out of hand, but they're really letting them play tonight.
As Wooten looks to inbounds. Fires it out, and it's picked off. This is Smith. Lobs in underneath. Back to Moore behind his back, and a shot put up, no good. Rebound put back up, no good, and a foul. Trojans can't get on the board, and let's see. Foul is on Riley. That's his third.
That's 3 on Riley, 3 on Wooten.
Yeah. Crabtree with 2, Hubbard 2, Gibson 2. At the line is Vic Smith. Free throw, no good. 43-38. Bowling Green, we're down to minute 7 to play here in the third quarter. And Smith's second shot, it's short. Lee Hubbard with a rebound. Almost got away from it.
Yeah, snapped off that rim.
And Wooten's got it. Gets it across the line, sends it off to Riley. Cross-court pass to Hubbard. Back out to Wooten. Wooten getting some pressure, and back out front, Riley with it. Riley throwing it over the top to Wooten. Wooten, diagonal pass, left corner. Gibson, it got away from him. Williams giving it off now to Carpenter. Carpenter into the front court now.
Just looking at our statistician, that's Barron's 8th turnover of the game.
Carpenter sends it right side. Almost got away from Williams. Carpenter got it back with 25 seconds to play. Carpenter on the dribble against Wooten. Now goes over to the left side of the floor with 18 seconds left. Trying to clear it out. Carpenter.
Looks like Bollinger's going to hold for one here.
Yep, 13 seconds left. Right side to Williams. Sends it back out to Carpenter. Carpenter leaves it with Williams again, and there's an offensive foul. Wooten taking the charge as it appeared that Williams leaned in and lowered his shoulder into Wooten.
I think that's what the ref saw right there, too.
5.7 seconds to play.
See if Barren can get a score here right before the end of the third.
Need a three-point shot to cut it to 2. And it comes into Lee Hubbard. Lee trying to hurry. Going to have to force it up 3 straight away. No good. That's the end of the third quarter. 43-38. Bowling Green leads after 3 periods of play. Back in 1 minute on the Barren County Sports Radio Network. Fourth quarter, we're opening up with H&H Small Engine offering True Zero turn commercial mowers. Bowling Green outscored Barren County 17-11 in the third period of play. We've got 8 minutes left here, and the Trojans trail by 5. It'll be Barren County's basketball as we start the fourth as Riley gets in and play to Wooten. Over goes to Crabtree.
Bowling Green's in this 1-2-2 half court with, I'm not sure his name, but big man. Kind of leading it,
top.
Big frame, 6'6", making it tough for them to pass.
Bounce pass in the corner to Riley, back to Crabtree. Bounce pass right side to Wooten, out of the wing, trying to penetrate. Fires it back out to Crabtree. In the corner, Riley for 3, rimmed out. Rebound taken down. Bowling Green's got it. As Carpenter brings it across.
Barrington a man here.
Stops for 3. No, off the front of the iron. Hubbard's got it for Barren County. Hubbard pushing it down the left side. Off the glass, got it.
Nice play by Hubbard.
13 for Lee, and it's 43-40, Bowling Green.
This is going to have to be his quarter for Barren.
As Nixon's got it on the right side of the floor. Nixon working against Wooten. Gets a screen from Moore, bounces it out to Carpenter out front. Carpenter on the dribble down against Crabtree. Bounce pass off to Moore, down to the corner. Here's a long 3, good. Wow.
He's hit a couple of those tonight.
Jaron Nixon.
Yep.
10 points in the second half, his third three-pointer for the ball game, and it's 46-40 Bowling Green. Wooten needs somewhere to go.
Yep.
Fires it down the corner to Riley. Cut off at the baseline. Floats it back out to Wooten on the near side. Wooten trying to penetrate. And it's batted loose. And here comes Moore all the way to the bucket. Had it stripped loose out of bounds. It's going to be a foul on maybe Crabtree.
Yeah. How many's that on?
That's 3 on Crabtree.
That wasn't, I don't know if you ever such thing as a good foul, but, you make him earn him at the line.
Yeah. D.L. Moore, first trip to the free throw line tonight. 9 points. Fires it up and in.
Another run for Bowling Green. Let's see how Barren responds to it here, starting this fourth quarter.
47-40 Bowling Green. 6:23 to go in the ball game. Moore back at the line. And here's a shot on the way. Comes off. Rebound by Lee Hubbard. Crabtree gets it in front court now on the right side of the floor. Crabtree diagonal pass. Riley down low. It goes to Hubbard. He's posted up, turns and fires and hits.
Good shot.
Nothing but the bottom of the net. 15 for Lee.
Big shot right there for Hubbard.
47-42. Bowling Green. 6 minutes to go in the game. Carpenter with the basketball for the Purples. On the right side, here is Nixon. He fell down. We're going to have a foul, though. And checking foul on Wooten, his 4th.
I tell you what that does for Barren. Wooten's done such a good job of handling, I feel like, these traps that Bowling Green's been throwing at Barren. With him coming out of the game, it's going to put a little more pressure on Crabtree and Riley, and Ben Hubbard's in the game now, and even Lee. Some other guys step up and handle the ball for Barren County.
Bowling Green with a 5-point lead. Carpenter into the front court. Carpenter takes Crabtree one-on-one. Spin. Ooh, May got away with a walk. Moore, long three, outside, no good. And then falling down, a shot no good. And Ben Hubbard with a rebound, a foul on the Purples.
Nice strong rebound right there by Ben Hubbard.
Foul on Richardson. That'll be his third. Team's fourth of the second half. Ben Hubbard inbounds to Matt Riley.
Bowling Green still in this. Looks like a 1-2-2.
Yeah.
Half-court defense.
Crabtree, right side of the floor. Crabtree, across. Riley, three, no. Rebound by Lee Hubbard. Takes it out to the right corner. Back up the baseline. Goes up strong. Got it to roll in.
Good play. Big play right there by Hubbard.
17.
I think he scored about 6 straight points for Barren. He's keeping Barren in the ball game.
Yeah, he scored all 3 buckets for the Trojans here in the fourth quarter. Carpenter with it. Wants to drive. Left of the lane. Stops. Lost the handle on it. Back out to Richardson. And there's traveling on Richardson. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. We got a 3-point lead for Bowling Green, 47-44. And Ben Hubbard will put it in play for the Trojans. It comes to the Crabtree.
Bowling Green still in this 1-2-2.
Yeah.
They've dropped. They went smaller out on the perimeter.
Mason Myatt back over to Crabtree. Cross-court pass, Riley on the wing. 3 if it goes.
Good.
Got it!
Big shot by Riley.
Third three-pointer for Matt Riley. Ties the game at 47 with 4:37 to play in the game.
Barren in a man-to-man here on defense.
Nixon lost it off his foot. Riley scooping it up, giving it off to Crabtree. Crabtree pushing it in the lane. Got it!
Big shot by Crabtree.
Trojans go back up 49-47. 4:20 to play.
Barren withstood that Bowling Green run, and now they've got a 2-point lead.
Carpenter straight away off to Moore. Moore, and there's the hand check on Lee Hubbard, and that's going to be his third. Team's 7th of the second half. It'll be 1-1 for D.L. Moore. But the Trojans have fought back from 7, actually 8 down. It was 38-30 at one time. Come back to take a 2-point lead. Moore at the line, 1+1. It's on the way, and it's good.
What's Bowling Green shooting from the line? How are they?
They didn't shoot any the first half. They're 3 out of 4 here in the second half. Moore can tie the game if he connects on the bonus, and it's no good. Crashing the board was Myatt, but Moore got it back, throws it up, no good. And then Lee Hubbard clears it out for the Trojans. Gets rid of it to Matt Riley. Riley off to Crabtree. 4 minutes to play.
Bowling Green looks like they're back to a man-to-man here.
Here's Lee Hubbard working, driving, putting it up and in against this defender.
Big shot by Hubbard.
51-48. 19 for Lee Hubbard now. Trojans by 3, 3:42 left in the game. Carpenter with the basketball.
Both teams back to a man-to-man.
Carpenter driving, slicing, kicking it off. Out to Moore. Moore in the lane. Dumps it underneath. Shot put up and in by Carpenter. Timeout by D.G. Sherrill. With 3:30 to play in the ball game, Barren County 51, Bowling Green 50. We'll take a 1-minute timeout on the Barren County Sports Radio Network. Glasgow leads Allen County Scottsville by 14 with about 2 minutes to go in the game, so that's going to force a 3-way tie for first in the district right now.
Man, this goes to show you how, not even the district and the region, how, not even the region, but the district, how tight things are going to be.
Wow. All right, 3:30 to play. Barren County leads 51-50 over the Purples, and it's Trojans ball.
Looks like Bowling Green's going to stay. Let's see what they do. I think they're going back to that half-court 1-2-2.
Crabtree skips it over to Myatt. Myatt off to Riley, deep left side. Now Riley circles back out with it. Riley picks up his dribble, fires it over to Crabtree. Crabtree, far side of the floor. Crabtree now looks.
Watch Riley here in the corner.
Bounces back to Crabtree. Deep cross-court pass deflected, but Riley there to catch it. Cross-court pass back to Crabtree in the corner. Hubbard a 3 short. Rebound comes off to Bowling Green. And driving, putting it up, missing the shot, no good. Follow-up, no good. Whistle and a foul.
Wow. Called that on Hubbard.
Hubbard for the foul? My goodness.
Called over the back on Hubbard.
That's going to be his fourth.
Man. I think, is that 1-1?
Yeah, 1-1 coming for Williams.
Bowling Green is leading the foul situation 8-4.
Yeah. Williams fires it up, and it rolls in there.
Man.
That is going to be his 8th point. We're tied at 51. Williams back to the line. Bonus try, good. Bowling Green regains the lead, 52-51. 2:40 to play.
Bowling Green's falling back once again in this 1-2-2.
Crabtree sends it off to Myatt.
Look for Riley in the corner right here.
Yeah, Myatt, a couple of dribbles, fires it back over to Crabtree straight away. Crabtree fires it back over to Myatt. Myatt, diagonal pass, Riley out of the corner. He gets nailed to the floor and goes down, and foul is going to be charged to Carpenter. And that's his first, team's 5th.
Wooten's going to come back in. For that temporarily, I liked what Riley was doing there. If Bowling Green's going to play that zone, he had Myatt and Crabtree, burn him with Riley knocking down those threes on the corners and the wings.
Lee Hubbard throws it way out deep in the backcourt to Wooten. Wooten across the line, near side on the dribble, picks it up, goes in the corner to Myatt. Myatt sends it out to Crabtree. Crabtree in the corner. Riley with a 3. Bang!
Got it.
54-52, Barren County, a minute 58 to play.
Big shot, Riley.
Carter dumps it off underneath. Shot blocked from behind. A foul on Mason Myatt. His first.
He kind of got position right there on Myatt. Kind of got inside of him on that penetration when he was on the block, and that's not a bad foul by Myatt. Make him earn him at the line.
At the line is going to be Williams. He's 3 out of 3. And it's up and good.
Bowling Green's hit the foul shot.
Yeah.
They hadn't had a lot of opportunities. They've knocked the ones down they've had.
They are 7 out of 9. And Williams misses that one. Ball knocked out of bounds. Barren County's ball. As Moore tapped that one out. 1:53 to play. 54-53. Trojans, and with a basketball, Crabtree off to Wooten, back to Crabtree, bounces back to Wooten. Wooten in the corner. Riley can't shoot the 3.
They're really closing out on Riley hard in this zone.
Now Wooten. Cross-court pass, Crabtree. Right side of the floor on the dribble in the corner. Hubbard can't shoot the 3. Back out to Crabtree, now to Wooten. Minute 22 left. In the corner to Riley. He comes halfway out, gives it back to Wooten with a minute 16 to play.
Barren doesn't have to be in a hurry here.
Yeah. Floats it back out to Crabtree, top of the circle. Now Crabtree gives it to Riley deep on the right side. 1:05 to play. Getting some pressure. Crabtree gets it to Wooten. Back to Crabtree. 58 seconds to play. Wooten finds an opening, goes to the basket, and he gets fouled. It'll be out on the floor, though, and that'll be the 16th foul against Bowling Green. Wooten found a little seam there, and so he went to the basket.
That was that great job showing patience right there for Barren, knowing they got the lead, and they don't have to be in a big hurry. Make Bowling Green guard them a little bit.
Moore's 3rd personal foul comes into Lee Hubbard. He lost the handle on it.
Looked like he got held right there.
And here's Carpenter with it in front court. Timeout by D.G. Sherrill. 46.1 seconds to play. Barren County 54, Bowling Green 53.
Man.
And full timeout. We'll be back in a minute on the Barren County Sports Radio Network. We have 46 seconds to play, and Barren County with a 1-point lead, but the Purples have the basketball, as it'll be Nixon to put it in play. Nixon sends it out to Carpenter.
Barron's, Barron's, looks like they're falling back into a little 1-2-2.
Yeah. Moore's got it, left to the floor. Down it goes to Smith. Smith fires it back out to Carpenter. 30 seconds to go. Nixon back out to Carpenter. Moore back to Carpenter out front. Left side it goes to Smith. Back to Carpenter, 22 seconds left. This is going to go down to the wire, my friends. Carpenter stands out near midcourt, 15 seconds to play.
One timeout.
E.G. Sherrill, another timeout.
I don't think Sherrill's expecting that.
13.6 seconds left. 54-53. Barren County back in a minute on the Barren County Sports Radio Network. Bowling Green's basketball, 13.6 seconds left. Trojans 54, Purples 53. Having to wipe up some water off the floor down here in front of the Bowling Green bench.
Crowd's getting into it.
Barren County student section kind of shifted down toward the other end of the floor on the side. Ball comes into play to Carpenter. 11 seconds. They give it off to Williams. Williams working left side. Back to Carpenter. 6 seconds to play. Carpenter looking, still looking. Here's the lob down to Moore. And he locks it out of bounds. But they say it was touched by the Trojans with 9/10 of a second. And timeout by Steve Riley. This will be a full. We'll keep it right here, though. 9/10 of a second. I look for Purples trying to lob it into Moore.
Yeah, they looked really, I mean, it really took a lot longer than I thought. I don't know if it took him to get situated or get his man in position that he wanted to, but it took him a lot longer than they thought.
Glasgow beats Allen County Scottsville 54-41.
Man.
That's a big win for the Scotties in district play tonight.
Just shows what kind of Coach Tinsley is. They came in here, had a rough game, and then they go, it's like they go to Allen County and beat Allen County. I mean, anytime this win, it's big.
That forces a three-way tie in the district now. All three teams 2-1, and Monroe County in the cellar. 54-53, Bowling Green's ball underneath their basket. Trojans.
Look, with this much time, I expect them maybe try to do the same, but just a lob. I think that's what they might have to go to. I mean, might be able to get a quick shot off.
Yep, well, let's see. Bowling Green will have the ball left to their basket. And Carpenter is going to put it in play. And another timeout called by the Trojans. You're listening to 106.7 Star FM, WHHT, Glasgow Cave City Horse Cave, Glasgow's ESPN Radio 1230 AM, WCDS. And for those that listen on your Walkmans inside the gymnasium, whether we're home or away, you can listen to 91.1 FM. 54-53, Barren County. Bowling Green's basketball with 9/10 of a second remaining underneath their goal. And so the final score, yes, Glasgow 54, Allen County, Scottsville 42. So a 12-point victory for the Scotties in Scottsville tonight.
Big win for Glasgow.
Allen County Scottsville girls won 72-23. Wow, over the Lady Scotties earlier. Trojanettes won earlier here over the Bowling Green Lady Purple.
Both games have been unbelievable games.
All right, Carpenter left to the bucket, will inbounds. They double team Moore, and here's a pass underneath, and the shot no good, but we got a foul. We have got a foul at the buzzer.
2 shots.
They have called a foul on Mason Myatt with time. No time on the clock.
And I tell you what happened right there was they put they were thinking that they're going to get the lob, and looks like it was Nixon, is that his name, just snuck around and got right underneath the basket.
And so, no time on the clock. The Trojans have called a timeout. Can you call a timeout with no time left?
I wish I knew. I don't know. I assume.
I don't know if I've ever seen that happen before.
I haven't either. No pressure.
And they're going to put Nixon at the line. Nixon will have 2 shots. He has not been to the free throw line. Nixon fires it up and hits it. Now that ties the game, and if he hits this one, Bowling Green wins it.
Yep.
Barren Nixon aims, fires, misses. But we will have overtime.
Gotta love it.
54-54 as we head into OT. Nixon missing the second free throw attempt. foul called with no time left on the clock on Mason Myers. That was his second.
Man.
What a game.
4 more minutes.
Yeah, put 4 minutes on the clock. We'll have a jump ball at midcourt.
While we got a second here, just want to give a shout out to the Barren County fans listening tonight. I know there's a group in Bowling Green listening. I want to give a shout out to them and appreciate them listening in.
Well, they're listening to it, Andy, here.
Yeah.
Now, the foul situation could be, could get to be a problem. Wooten's got 4, Hubbard with 4, Crabtree 3, Riley with 3. For the Trojans, and for the Purples, Turner with 4, Richardson 3, Moore with 3.
Man, the student section's getting ready.
Yeah. All right. 54 all. And Lee Hubbard will jump for Barren County against D.L. Moore of Bowling Green. Hubbard gives up 5 inches to D.L. Moore.
He's ready, though.
Here's a toss, and Trojans control it. Crabtree sends it over to 2, Cody Wooten. Wooten down into Myatt. Myatt kicks it back to Wooten. Wooten drives a baseline, gives it back out to Myatt. They swing it off to Crabtree. Fires it down into Hubbard. Turns, puts it up off the glass. No good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back in. Big play by Hubbard. 56-54. Barren County, 3:35 left in overtime. Carpenter's got it for the Purples. Out on the left side, gives it off to D.L. Moore. Now Moore picks up his dribble, goes to Carpenter. Carpenter tried to split the defenders, lost the handle on it, had to scoop it up off the floor, give it back to Moore. Back to Carpenter now. Carpenter back to Moore. Right side. And here's a shot, left elbow. It's coming off. Lee Hubbard with a rebound off the missed shot by Nixon.
Good defensive stand by Barren right there.
Down to 3:06 to play. Overtime, 56-54, Barren County. Cody Wooten with the ball. Inside it goes to Myatt. Turns, kicks it back out to Wooten. Bounce pass off to Crabtree. 3 ball on the way. In and out. Man. And rebound is going to be saved in bounds. Nope. They say Bowling Green lost it. And the Trojans get it back underneath. And it'll be Smith returning to the purple lineup. He will come in to replace, let's see, Richardson.
See,
Riley will inbounds right to the bucket.
let Bowling Green stand in that zone.
In the corner goes to Hubbard, out to Wooten. Wooten. Oh, and a bad pass going to be broken up in there and stolen and swiped away from behind by Riley. And let's see, they've called a foul on Matt Riley, and that's going to be his 4th.
Like 1 or 2 shots.
2 shots now. Yep. Bowling Green, double bonus.
Looks like he got a little. He tapped him from behind, but from here it looked like he had a little more ball than anything. But
at the line is Nixon. Fires it up and missed it. He's missed his last 2 now. Missed the one that would have won the game for him at the end of regulation. And the second shot, it's no good. Rebound by Cody Wooten. Gets rid of it to Matt Riley. Riley back to Wooten. Wooten across the line to Crabtree. Floats it back to Wooten. Back over to Crabtree. Crabtree takes the pass in the corner. Now bounces in the corner to Hubbard. Hubbard back out to Crabtree, deep on the right side. Out front is Wooten. Wooten diagonal pass in midair. Hubbard puts it in.
unbelievable play right there for Barren. Notice the nobody had backside. Unbelievable. Great play right there for Wooten and Hubbard.
Trojans up 4. Carpenter driving, feeds it off underneath. Williams puts it in. 58-56, 2 minutes to play in a game. Here in the overtime as Wooten brings it across. Left side of the floor. Wooten now looks, bounces out to Hubbard. Hubbard taking him one-on-one. All the way to the bucket. Shot blocked out of bounds. So we got a foul, though.
Looks like he got a little body on his way up.
Hubbard will go to the line to shoot 2. And the foul charge to Williams. 3 on him. 7 on the Purples. Lee Hubbard has not been to the free throw line tonight. And here's a shot on the way. Good. Nothing but net. .24 points for Lee Hubbard.
Like Ben Hubbard's coming back in the game here.
Wooten going out. He's got 4 fouls on him. Of course, Matt Riley's got 4. He's still on the floor. And Hubbard playing with 4 as well. 59-56 Trojans. Hubbard's second free throw. Got it.
Big shot. Big 2 free throws right there.
60-56 Barren County. Minute 48 left in overtime. Nixon with a basketball for Bowling Green. Nixon fires it in there to Moore. Moore lobs it, and bad pass. Riley's got it, gives it to Myatt. Sends it off to Crabtree with 1:30 to play. Crabtree fires it back to Riley. Riley gets it across the line. They try to reach around him. Loose ball, and it's going to be taken. And then there's a foul on Mason Myatt. They're not calling the reach around, but they're going to call a little brush foul on Barren County. And that's 3 fouls on Mason Myatt.
That's big turn of events right there.
Minute 22 left, and that's putting Nixon at the line. He's missed his last 3 in a row. Fires this one up and in.
If any foul looked like it was going to be called, it'd been right here in front of us when Riley looked like he got hit from behind.
And back at the line is Nixon. Fires this one up. It rattles out. Rebound by Lee Hubbard. Lee gets help, gives it over to Cody Wooten. He's in a trap underneath the basket. Going to have to call timeout. And that stops the clock with 1:16 to play. 30-second timeout. Barren County 60. Bowling Green 57. Trojans will have to bring the length to the floor. Wow.
It's been a great game.
You know, Barren County has shot only 3 free throws the second half. Bowling Green has shot 14.
Man, it's hard to believe.
Actually, they've shot 16 the second half. 16 free throws to Barren County's 3.
Man, oh man. I tell you, that was good recognition right there by Wooten. Realized he was in a trap, and they didn't want to force anything. They've got a 3-point lead, minute 15 left. That's just a senior not kind of knowing what to do and in the situation, and called the timeout, and Barron's gonna have a chance to hold the ball here, and then hopefully get back to the foul line.
Hubbard will have the ball to put in play as Lee gets it into Matt Riley. Double team back to Hubbard. Back to Riley. Riley back to Hubbard. Gonna have to hurry, get it across the line. Here comes Lee racing across the timeline down the right side. Got a whistle and a foul on Bowling Green.
There's a foul called.
And the foul charge to Moore. That's his 4th. 8 fouls on the Purples. 1-1 for Lee Hubbard. With 1:06 remaining here in the overtime. Lee can stretch that lead out to 5 if he can hit both ends of the 1-1.
And this is one of the guys you would like to have the line. He's a senior. He's been there, and he's made his foul shots tonight.
Big free throw shot. Got it. 61-57. Trojans with 1:06 left in overtime. 26 now for Lee Hubbard. Bonus shot. Oh, it came out. Rebound taken by Bowling Green's Britt. Long pass down court. And here's a pass in the corner. Richardson for 3. No good. Long rebound tipped up in the air. Crabtree going for it. Crabtree will hold up. And there's that should be an intentional foul.
Yeah.
But it's not. So it'll be 1-1 for Blake Crabtree.
I was just got a little note here. Free throws this half. Bowling Green is 7 for 17. Barren is 3 for 5. Pretty big difference, though, in the attempts.
And Blake Crabtree has not been at the free throw line tonight. And here's a shot on the way. It's too strong. Oh, rebound by Lee Hubbard puts it back in. Big shot for the Trojans. 63-57. Driving. Nixon. No. And Moore over the back, and a shot put up and in on the other end. And we've got 2 players down.
Looks like Ben Hubbard's down, it looks like. He's up.
Moore was over the top of everybody.
Man.
Knocked 2 players to the floor and no call. 63-59. Timeout.
been pretty inconsistent on both sides, if you ask me.
The officiating is starting to let it get out of hand a little bit here toward the end.
A couple minutes ago, we see Riley in front of us, and it looked like he got hit from behind, and then they let that go right here.
39.8 seconds to go in overtime. Barren County 63, Bowling Green 59. And it's Barren County's ball to bring the length to the floor. Bowling Green, a full court press. Cody Wooten to trigger it in. And here's Wooten. Looking, still looking. Going to have to hurry. Gets it into play, and there's a foul immediately called. And it'll be charged to Graham.
Lee Hubbard's going to be at the line.
And Hubbard missed his last free throw after hitting 3 in a row. 39 seconds to play. 63-59, Barren County. Big free throws right here for Lee Hubbard, and the shot on the way, good.
Big shot right there.
Makes it still a 2-possession game for Bowling Green. 64-59. Hubbard with 27. And the shot on the way, got it. 30 points for Lee Hubbard. Here is Nixon driving, lays it in.
Didn't take much time off the clock either.
65-61. Hubbard got a holding foul on Bowling Green.
Looks like some put Crabtree to the line here.
It's on Carpenter, his second. Puts Crabtree at the line, where he's 0 for 1. 27.9 seconds left. Crabtree aims, fires, misses. He'll have another try, though. Trojans in a double bonus.
Big shot right here for Blake.
Needs to keep this in a 2-possession game. And here's his shot on the way. Got it.
Big shot.
66-61. And a timeout on the floor. 27.9 seconds to play in overtime. Barren County 66, Bowling Green 61. And Lee Hubbard has really stepped it up here. Fourth quarter in overtime. Lee had 11 points at the end of the third quarter, and he has scored 19 in the fourth, and including the overtime.
And what's been a big key to that, he's been in the game. You know, he got 2 early fouls, but he's been in the game, and that's big for Barren. Every time we see them go on a run, he's either been out of the game, or they've had somebody all over him, especially on the offensive end.
And the officials have let a lot of things go here late.
It's just been really inconsistent what I've seen. We've seen little touch fouls called, and then we see guys hit the floor, and then no calls are called.
Yep. It's almost like the Trojans get mugged, and then Bowling Green, and nothing called, and then Trojans with a touch foul. Ben Hubbard, Riley, Lee Hubbard, Myatt, Crabtree on the floor with 27.9 seconds. Bowling Green's basketball still a 2-possession game for the Purples. And Carpenter will put it in play. Carpenter gets it into play. This is Nixon down the left side. Nixon splits the defender, slices his way all the way down and lays it in.
Goodness. Nobody can pick him up.
That's only a 1-possession game. Timeout by Ben Hubbard. 17 seconds left, and it is 66-63. Trojans will have the basketball, but now it's only a 1-possession game. If Bowling Green were to come up with a steal, they'd only need a 3-point shot to tie it.
That's almost what you want not to happen. You know, you go the length of the floor, but nobody picked him up.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, it didn't look. I don't know exactly, but I don't think a lot of time went off right there. maybe 6 or 7 seconds
Not
at the
much.
most.
Not much.
And nobody picked him up, and he drove right down the lane.
Nixon has turned up his game late. He picked up 11 points in the fourth quarter in the overtime.
He missed that foul shot that could have won him the game, but he stayed with it. He's played big for Bowling Green tonight.
Franklin Simpson on the road Friday night. The boys' game will be first at 6. Girls' game to follow. 5:45 airtime here on the network.
Be another statement game for Barren County.
Yeah.
I think whenever you're number one, you know, teams are trying to knock you off.
That's true.
They know that, and they're going to try to prove for themselves.
You have a target on you when you're number one in the region. Wooten to put it in play. Wooten looking, still looking. Gets it into play to Riley. Had it knocked out of his hands, but a foul. Grabbed him across the arm. That's going to be charged to Graham. And so Matt Riley now, who has not shot free throws tonight, will shoot 2 here with 16 seconds to play. It only took 1 second off the clock.
As much as, you know, as little as Barron's been to the line tonight, I believe we've seen guys get in the line first time in the overtime.
Matt Riley. Big one's right here. Free throw up. Good.
Big shot.
15 points for Matt Riley
Riley's
tonight.
played great tonight. He's hit the shots. He's made some extra passes, and he's been penetrating that Bowling Green zone when they were in it, and even the man-to-man, and he's played a very good game tonight.
That puts it back to a 2-possession game for Bowling Green. Riley's second shot. Got it. 68-63. Carpenter with it for the Purples. Bounces it off. Driving. Nixon. Runner. Got it.
Woo.
And let's see what we got here. Delay of game warning against Bowling Green.
Back to a 1-possession game now.
7.2 seconds remaining. Zach Gibson has checked in the lineup for the Trojans. 68-65. It puts it back to a 1-possession game. Ball comes into play to Riley. Riley works it up 4. Riley stops. He is going to be fouled. He slid and fell down, but got fouled as he was working hard up that sideline. A foul charge to Graham. So Riley goes back to the line again with 4 seconds to play.
He's got a chance to ice it right here.
Matt Riley fires it up. Got it.
Big shot.
69-65. Timeout, Barren County. 4 seconds to go in overtime. It is 69-65. At the line to extend the lead to 5 here. Riley's hit 3 in a row and 4 3-pointers in the ball game. Shot, no good.
Sorry.
Baseball pass. Moore in the corner. Richardson for 3. Got it at the horn. Wow.
1 foul shot difference.
1 point win for the Trojans. 69-68 in overtime over Bowling Green. We'll be back in 2 minutes with a post-game report on the Barren County Sports Radio Network. Back here at Barren County, Jay Turner along with David Bird and Danny Woosley as the Trojans hang on to win in overtime 69-68 over the Bowling Green Purples. Bowling Green drops to 11-4 on the season. Barren County goes to 13-3. That matches the number of wins from last year already, and we're not hardly halfway through the season yet. So 13-3 record, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good sign if you already matched it last year.
Trojans actually trailed 10-9 at the end of the first quarter. It was tied at 26 at the half. Bowling Green led 43-38 after 3, actually led by 8 at one time. And the Trojans battled back, tied it up, went in overtime, 54. Of course, it was Nixon that had a chance to win the game at the line with no time left and missed that second free throw. And then it goes into overtime, and Barren County hangs on to win. Richardson hit a 3-pointer at the buzzer to cut it to a 1-point margin there at the end of the game. Bowling Green tonight with 26 field goals. 8 of those were 3-pointers. They were 8 of 17 from the free throw line, led by Jaron Nixon with 25. Billy Williams had 12. D.L. Moore with 11. 6 points for Jeb Richardson, 5 for Jared Carpenter. Andre Graham with 4, Brian Turner with 3, and Vic Smith with 2. Barren County with 25 field goals, one fewer than Bowling Green, and 7 3-point shots, one fewer than Bowling Green. Trojans were 12 of 19 at the free throw line. Had 3 players in double figures tonight. Lee Hubbard with 30 points to lead the Trojans. 17 for Matt Riley, 10 for Cody Wooten, 5 points for Blake Crabtree, 3 for Zach Gibson, Mason Myatt with 2, Ben Hubbard with 2 points in the ball game. And Danny, let's take a look at those game stats.
All right. For the Bowling Green Purples, inside the arc, they're 17 of 36 for 47.7%, 8 of 16 from three-pointers for 50%. For the game, they were 25 of 52 for 48.1%. Free throws, 6 of 18, as you mentioned, for 33.3%. 23 turnovers, 27 rebounds, 13 offensive, 9 assists, and only 9 points off Trojan turnovers. For the Trojan, they were 18 of 25 inside the arc for 72%. Three-pointers, 7 of 21 for 33%. For the game, 25 of 46 for 54.3%. Free throws, 15 of 20 for 75%. 19 turnovers. We won the rebounding board with 27 rebounds, 9 offensive, 12 assists, and 17 points off purple turnovers.
All right, and Steve Riley's out here, and Coach, we knew it'd be a battle. It was. Well, it was very physical, too, at times.
Yeah, we told our guys that in the last 7 years, since I got back in it, every game we played with Bowling Green has gone down to the last 30 seconds. Every one of them. Irregardless of how good either team was, every one of them. Of course, in most years, both teams were pretty good. So they all went down to the wire, and this one sure did, too. It was a battle. God, that was a battle. I told our guys in the locker room after the game was the best one we've had all year. And the reason was because we got behind and we had to fight back against a good team. Well, we had to fight and scratch and claw and work. And
you had guys in foul trouble.
Yeah, we had to fight through foul trouble tonight more than any game we played all year. You know, we had Lee was in foul trouble the whole way. And then, you know, we just had to fight and scratch and claw and battle. And it was tough. It was a tough game. You know, it was a good one to win. It was a good one. Like I said, I think it's the best win we've had all year.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we've had some good ones. We beat some good teams. That was the best one because of the way the game went, the flow of the game and circumstances, and both teams scratched and clawed, and it was a pretty good thing. And, you know, we shot the ball pretty good from the twos, and I know Matthew made a couple big threes in the fourth quarter, you know, when we were down. I think he made one when we were down to 1. Then we didn't manage the clock really good the last 45 seconds of the game, regulation. That was my fault because I had a bunch of timeouts over there, and I didn't use one when I should have. And I told the guys that was mine, you know, and but they bailed us out. They did a good job. Real proud of them.
You know, it's hard to play when you're in foul trouble, too.
Well, it takes a little bit of your aggressiveness away because you're worried about whether you're going to foul out or not. You know, but Lee made a lot of big plays, you know, in the fourth quarter and overtime. I'm looking at the scorebook, and it looks like he had 19 in the fourth quarter and overtime combined.
Yeah.
So he only had 11 up till then.
First 3 quarters.
And so we, but, you know, Cody Wooten made some big plays for us. And I thought Mason Myatt did a really good job for us. Blake, of course, Blake's, you know, he's a battler, and he gets things done for you. And that was a good win.
Well, it doesn't get any easier. You know, Friday night we go to Franklin Simpson.
Yeah, they're good. And they're preseason number 1 in the region by all the polls. So, you know, and they haven't done anything to really disappoint anybody. You know, they're a pretty good team.
You know, the last 2 weeks we've been number 1 in the region as far as the lit ratings go, and everybody always puts a target on you when you're number 1.
Well, I mean,
and you have to play.
That'd be a number 1 in the lit ratings and in the Cantrell ratings, and 75 cents will buy you a cup of coffee. That don't mean anything. What you want to be is you want to be number 1.
Kind of like the presidential polls, isn't it?
Well, it depends on if you get eliminated or not. Some of these people are about to get eliminated. So.
Yeah, but
we're not. This is too early to be eliminated.
No. I want to be number 1 in March. That's when I'd rather be number 1. But anyway, great win and great basketball game, and come out on top.
Yeah, it was. I'm proud of our guys, and Bowling Green's got a good team. We knew they did. You know, they'd won like 6 or 7 in a row, and they were 11-3 going in. And the only losses they had were University Heights, who's one of the top 10 teams in the state. And then they lost 2 on that final day in their own tournament.
Hazel Green and Greenwood.
2 pretty good teams. I don't think they were pleased with the way they played that day. And they'd won a bunch since. And I'm real happy we won the ball game.
Well, I don't know if you may be surprised with this, but now it's a 3-way tie in the district.
Glasgow beat Allen.
Glasgow beat Allen by 12 points tonight.
I thought they had a chance. I really did. The Jay Stark's still out, and I know Glasgow probably didn't play as well against us as they've been playing, and so it's a 3-way tie. Well, we'll see how that goes.
That's right.
That puts us back where it's in our hands now.
That's true.
We'll see how that plays out.
Coach, congratulations to you. We got
it.
the first game on Friday night. Boys game first Friday
night. First game Friday night, 6 o'clock. And if you're a Barren County fan, you ought to go to Franklin, because I know years ago, about 15 years ago, both of us were 1-2 in the region at the time, and we had a packed house down there. Mm-hmm. And I sure would love for our fans to buy into our team and drive down to Franklin and watch the game.
Friday night game.
Yep.
All right.
Appreciate it, Jack.
Thanks, Coach.
Bye.
All right. Trojans win. A thriller, 69-68 in overtime over the Bowling Green Purples. We'll come back to wrap it up after this 2-minute break on the Barren County Sports. Back here to wrap things up. Of course, Trojanettes won earlier tonight, coming from behind, 49-43 over the Bowling Green Lady Purples. Courtney Thomas with 21 in that game. And the Trojans come from behind as well, but still beat Bowling Green by 1 point, 69-68, as they were down by as many as 8 points in the second half. And Bowling Green had a chance to win the game at the end of regulation on a free throw, but Nixon missed it, and that put it in overtime. And Trojans hung on and battled through foul trouble and ended up winning this ball game. Was a big battle and big win for the Trojans.
They battled. They did. I tell you what, it wasn't looking good for them when Nixon's at the line with no time left and he hits the first one.
Yeah.
And just barely
tied the game.
Oh man, and barely missed the second one. I mean, it wasn't looking good. And Barren came out starting overtime and really I felt like dominated. I mean, really had the momentum the whole overtime, and it really, had that lead 4 points with, 4 seconds left, and then I hit a three to end the game, did Bowling Green. So, I mean, but it was a great game. Fun to do.
Well, David, thanks a lot for your help again tonight.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah, enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Especially when we win.
Hey, we're 3-0. 3-0.
You've done well so far. Done well so far. Friday night, Trojans will be at Franklin Simpson, Rayco Bryant and company. They're a pretty good basketball team.
Yep.
It was preseason #1 in the rankings and had tied Barren County for #1 in the lit ratings last week or week before last. And then, of course, Barren County took over the #1 spot. Franklin Simpson #2 in both the Courier Journal and the Lexington Herald Leader. So another battle, and at Franklin on Friday.
Franklin's always a tough place to play. I remember when I was playing there, it's always a rough crowd. And, I mean, like we were talking about earlier, it's going to be another stepping stone for Barren County. I mean, they played a great game tonight and came out on top against Bowling Green. But, you can't celebrate this too long because,
that's true.
You got Franklin and starting tomorrow, they're probably going to have to start preparing for them. So,
yeah.
I mean, it's tough. It's going to be a tough week for Barren, but, this is good for them to get a win here. And, go to Franklin Friday and see what happens. But it's another stepping stone.
Doesn't get any easier.
No, it doesn't.
Especially right here in the mid-season.
Oh, you're not kidding.
Well, that's going to about wrap up our broadcast. Of course, the Trojans game is first on Friday, and then the Trojanettes will go up against the 12th-ranked team of the state, and Franklin Simpson, #1 team in the 4th region, and the Trojanettes will really have to get ready for that one on Friday.
That'll
be a tough ball game, especially down there.
Yep.
All right, our final scores again tonight. Barren County Trojanettes won the earlier game 49-43, and the Trojans win in overtime 69-68 against Bowling Green. Our thanks to Chris Bratcher back at our studios for handling the controls for us tonight. For Robert Bauer, David Bird, and Danny Woosley, I'm Jay Turner. Thanks for listening, and good night from Barren County High.